welcome to the OC Philippines Mania Nationals 2024 4K Division. Apologies for that, by the way. I'm just trying to fix a few issues here.
If the countless losses can't rewind, even then we'll feel this fear crescent.
Yeah, hello everyone. Once again, welcome to the stream between lyvet and Velyria in the OC Philippines Nationals round of 16. And why is there a sound effect? It should be gone in a bit. There we go. All good, all good. I'm Celeste, going to be your commentator for this match. Honestly, I'm really excited because I know these two players are really good in their own rights. Like, lyvet is a very well-rounded player with a skill set that's much leaning towards LN and hybrids in my opinion, while Velyria, pretty much one of the best Rice players in this country. That is to say, the lyvet's Rice is also one of the best here in the nation. So we'll definitely be getting all that sorted, and we'll be seeing how this pans out now. And oh my goodness, really a fortunate client instance, but don't worry, panic button solves everything. I have no idea what's going on, but the panic button doesn't seem to be working right now. So I guess we have to wait. We have to wait for the client to actually work before we can really see how these two players are doing. Let's see if another hit of the panic button is gonna fix anything, because yeah, we are really panicking. Alright, there we go. Okay, that score you see from Velyria is a scam. Okay, right, there we go. Here's a more accurate distribution. Alright, come on. Alright, there we go. So, Velyria did have a slight accuracy a while ago, but now all of that is gone as lyvet starts to gain some traction. Look at that UR bar. Like, it looks exactly the same if you look at it from a hindsight view, but looking at it, I think Velyria is actually a little more spread out, meaning that lyvet's UR is slightly more consistent. But as I say that, lyvet is the one who's starting to falter in that accuracy now. You can see that it's leaning towards the right side. Both players really consistent, and now with these one-handed drills hitting, I won't be surprised to see if these accuracies are... It's just gonna go back and forth with lyvet having a slight advantage, I think. because it's lyvet who had the longer time of being a 99.91 so far. And typically when you're in this position, you'd be gaining that accuracy because these two players are very proficient in the physicality, and now we're approaching the split chills. This is when it starts to get a little bit tricky right here. lyvet still having that accuracy. These split drills, one-hand drills, not affecting either of these players a single bit. But I think lyvet should have the slight advantage. Look at that lead from lyvet. Velyria trying to play catch-up, but I unfortunately just can't tell or guess who has the advantage right now. Though it does look like Velyria has a little bit of it. lyvet starting to find a miss on that split drill. Velyria holds on. That is very clutch from Velyria and absolutely what they have to do. 99.84 to 99.90. I think this is the highest we've seen so far with the 9967. Velyria performing absolutely amazing. It looks like there were some 200s after all. So based on the ratio alone, you can tell Velyria had it. But those 200s made it seem like lyvet had the massive ratio advantage. Not really massive, but more like a sizable advantage. Now lyvet going for LN3, unsurprising, going for the LN pick already right off the bat. Like, gotta answer to what your opponent's hopefully weaknesses are. Because like you don't want something that your opponent is strong in. Now, crack tax being a pick. I mean, some players might perceive this as harder than the other two players. This typically takes a lot of points to know that. So, really, this is how most players this is a lot of fun of this. You can already tell right off the bat that they can certainly have the element advantage. But they're not necessarily how much is hit, how hard, how long, and etc. And right now, this file really tests this new and bad. These LNs are really brutal if you're not careful. Velyria, despite having only one miss, but accuracy is still very right. 99.2 almost, still not bad. Not bad. Bad. Holding the honestly, really impressive performance. Both players trying their absolute best to be able to hold these LNs. Velyria fighting another up. I think Daniel in the confidence if the previous one wasn't already. That's it, lyvet holding 994. A very impressive performance. And that's going to be one that's going to be really difficult to beat. Zero grades as well. So having a V1 double S from lyvet, very impressive. But if we were to look at Velyria's ratio, it's not exactly that bad. Like, 561 perfects is not the worst ratio you could get on a file like this, but getting 32 grades is certainly something you do not want to have. Grades matter so much more on LNs. I mean, yeah, it's true that LN ratio does matter, but getting the least amount of grades is also equally as important. So yeah, that's about it, really. I do think that when it comes to this, maybe they pick Rice 4 I think Rice 4 is a good pick. Yeah, I think they gotta pick Rice 4. Okay, Rice 5 makes a lot of sense as well. But I'm not sure what to feel about this one. Because we saw Swire get a breakpoint off Mao Shao on a file like this. And honestly speaking, I'm not really sure if Velyria would have a good shot. If, let's say, the Rice here was easy enough for lyvet to take a breakpoint off, this is definitely not a good sign. Now it's really going to be an act battle between these two players. I mean, we've seen their potential on the rises. Currently, lyvet and Velyria are tied, especially with patterns as versatile as this one. Honestly, it's really impressive to see how close they are. Velyria and they're both performing well. lyvet has a slight accuracy advantage, 99.87 and 85. These accuracies are they're just going to be the top of the top that we're going to be expecting to see from this pool of players. Okay, then just 1-200 from Velyria gives lyvet a slight edge, but this is nothing right now. Like, there's so much of the map left, and anything can still happen. You see those anchors right there on the left hand? Honestly, those can really damage your act. Right now, Velyria trying to catch up. I think the ratio game could actually be well on Velyria's side right now. But look at lyvet's accuracy. Like, I think that's just consistency here, not being able to get, just not getting 200s despite everything. But look, Velyria's starting to catch up, so this is dangerous. lyvet has to remain in this position because Velyria is gonna start to catch up. Let's see if this can be maintained. Can Velyria catch up? Or will lyvet be able to steal a breakpoint? It's starting to get close, and I think that's going to be the first breakpoint of this match. What in the world did we just witness? That ratio was indeed better on Velyria's side, but that one great killed it. That one break was really... Sorry, that one great really damaged it. Yeah, Hybrid 2, I mean, this could be a good pick, but I would really advise going for the LMC immediately. If there's a hybrid that lyvet might have trouble on, it's definitely Hybrid 1, because Hybrid 1 has a lot of jacks in there, and Velyria's jacks are something to be feared, in my opinion. Like, I know how well Velyria is in the jack side. So now we're approaching the start. The start of this file with again, lyvet has the early act lead. I mean, unsurprising because these LNs are really going to be beneficial to him. And right now, I'm really concerned, specifically for Velyria's LN accuracy, because that accuracy difference is not going to help at all. There's still the right sections, which could easily benefit Velyria if lyvet is not careful. But I can see why lyvet would go for a pick like this. 99.75 to 99.30, definitely a good sign of things to come. Good job for Velyria holding there, and this is the section that I think lyvet would be able to benefit a lot on. And just like that, you see those density release kind of sections? Like, this is a nightmare for players who are leaning towards the right side of things. And honestly, lyvet doing a really good job holding that 99.78, 99.76 now, getting a great probably from there. And a miss from lyvet, actually, that is going to be fatal if your opponent was holding a full combo, but luckily for them, Velyria is not holding a full combo, and the accuracy certainly isn't there as well. Fortunate drops on those LNs, and now lyvet is on a 3-to-1 position, a very good one. Like, 3-to-1 is like it's a commanding position in a way. lyvet getting 1 grade is really unfortunate, but that happens. So like, if we were to look at the LN URs for both players, Velyria is hitting slightly later than in comparison to lyvet. So I think Velyria has to go for another rice. I think Velyria goes for rice 2. Okay, rice 4. Never mind. So Velyria is going for rice 1. This is a pick I think Velyria would really benefit on. Like physicality, speed, etc. This is something Velyria would definitely be happy to play. This pick is going to be really difficult to play if you're not physically warmed up. And honestly, think about Zyger's distribution. It's how versatile the speed pick is. And here we go. Zyger's distribution. I mean, again, this is going to be a really difficult pick. Honestly, in general, because like, I'm excited to see how these two players are going to play. They're physically able to stand the tests of this, and not to mention, I think it's also safe to say that these two players have the accuracy to get a really high score. Oh my goodness, like, it's ridiculously close right now. Oh my goodness, it's starting to get It's starting to look like a lyvet victory right now, but anything can still happen. The last stream section is about to arrive. Velyria with solid accuracy, 99.8 is certainly no joke. And here is where it starts to pick up. This is where the last speed section arrives. This is one of the hardest parts of the file. Can Velyria find a chance to strike? It doesn't look like it's going to happen as Velyria finds a drop. That does it, I think. Unless someone missed on this mini jack, which is again highly unlikely. Wow, that did not go the way I expected it to go. 187 to 191. That ratio difference says the whole thing. Velyria performed really well though. Like this performance is still really good for both players, but again the full combo just was not there. Very good performance from both players. Like this ratio, I think these two ratios have to be some of the best one we're gonna be seeing this weekend. And for the correction, looking at the chat right now, this is not going to be a sweep. It's still 4-1. That is not a sweep in any form.